Greetings and salutations, my dearest friends. My name is Samantha, and today I'm going to be doing a vlog where I take you guys with me to a book signing. Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. As you can tell, I don't have a voice. Hold, please. I'm a little under the weather, which is why some of my videos are getting posted so late, but I am feeling a lot better despite the sound of my voice and really wanted to sit down and film with you guys. I'm going to be taking you guys along with me as I go to a book signing. So about a week ago, I went to STEAMY Lit Con, which is a book signing that is hosted in Anaheim, California. I went with a bunch of bookish friends and it was so much fun. I do have to say that I think STEAMY Lit is probably my favorite signing to go to. This is only the second year that it's ever been a thing. Last year was the first year and I felt like it was so well organized and chill for it being a first year signing, and I definitely had like the same vibes this year as well. I also love the diverse set of authors. There's just so many amazing things to love about it. Because it's hosted in California, of course we had to do some fun things like go to Disneyland and Universal with my bookish besties. So yeah, that's what I'm going to show you here in this vlog. I'll probably throw in some clips, maybe do some voiceovers to explain what we did throughout the week, and then at the end of the video I will show you a small book haul. I tried to be really good on how many books I bought this signing because your girl doesn't have space. I have no space anywhere. Normally at book signings I'm like, swipe my card, swipe it, take my money. I love seeing new authors and getting pretty special editions, but this time I had to restrain myself. But I did get some pretty special editions, which I will show you at the end. One side note, I don't think I actually got sick at the signing. We did have to wear our mask the entire signing. Of course, when I came back home and back to work, I had like 2 or 3 coworkers that were all sick and they gave it to me. So that's where that's from, not the signing. Wanted to make a quick disclaimer on that. I wouldn't go to a signing if I was sick, obviously. Okay, back to the book signing. This was such a fun book signing because I got to meet some of my favorite people, favorite authors ever. I saw Beverly Jenkins. That was magical. It was beautiful. It was everything I needed and more in my life. It was so healing. The day of the signing was one of her panels, and that was like the #1 panel I needed to go to. Beverly Jenkins was introduced to this freaking panel. There was a standing ovations, tears everywhere. Seeing Beverly Jenkins get the respect and the love that she deserves was everything to me. Not only one of my favorite authors in the entire world, but it was also one of the first times, reading her books was one of the first times that I was able to see my culture being represented in such a beautiful romantic way. If you guys didn't know, my dad is Dominican and Beverly Jenkins does have a book with a Dominican heroine. It's part of her Destiny series. I remember reading that book and feeling just so seen, and this is what I mean when I say that representation is important. If you are someone who grew up seeing yourself represented in media all the time, I don't know if you'll like fully understand. It's just something so special, so important, and so healing about that moment, and reading her books brings me so much joy. So seeing her in person was everything to me. And the reason I'm taking the second to like talk about this story before I go into the vlog is because it just reminded me of how much I love the book community. When I was waiting in line to see Beverly Jenkins, I brought like 33, 35 books. And I was like, I don't know if she's going to be able to sign them all. She did, by the way. First day she signed all my hardbacks. Second day she signed all of my paperbacks. And the first day that I saw her, I just wept and cried on her shoulder like a little baby, like a wee little child. It was so emotional and such like a special moment. And again, it just reminded me of how much I love the book community and like girls just being girls. The girl behind me saw all of the books that I was carrying, kind of knew that I was a huge fan, and she, without even asking her to, she took a video of me meeting Beverly Jenkins because I was standing by myself in that line. She found me during the signing, like an hour or 2 later. She was walking around, she found me and was like, I got this video for you, girl, let me airdrop it to you. Just girls supporting girls. I love to see it. I love the book community. Meeting Beverly Jenkins was so special and just everything to me. And I got to see so many amazing authors that I just love so much, like Daniel Allen, Rebecca Weatherspoon, Morgan Elizabeth, Cianis Costa. These are authors that not only do I love their books, but I also love them just as people, just their vibe. So it was really fun seeing them. And of course, I spent the week with my bookish friends, all the girls, all the things. It was so much fun. So yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping and I'll go right into the vlog to show you all of the fun activities, and then I will do a book haul for you. Okay, so I decided to do a little voiceover. The first day we decided to go to Disneyland because it was Jessica and her twin sister Alexis's birthday. So of course we had to celebrate them. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Oh, actually it was also Christy's birthday this month too. So a lot of August birthdays. What does that make them? Leos? I love a good Leo. No wonder I'm friends with them. Anyways, so Disneyland was a lot of fun. We got to ride the rides, eat a lot of good food. So this is what's going on here. After Disneyland was the signing, Steamy Lit Con. This was a 2-day signing, so it was really nice because you didn't feel like you had to rush to see a bunch of different authors. Oh my god, look how cute Tori looks. Slay, queen, love her, adorable, the best person ever. So yeah, this was a 2-day signing. It wasn't as stressful because you knew if you missed any authors on the first day, you could probably see them on the second day. This was us waiting in line for Miss Bev's panel. Oh my gosh, when she had a standing ovation, guys, I cried my eyes out. Look at everyone lining up for the queen as she deserves. And then this is me in line to actually meet her and get my book signed. Of course, my book cart was full of her books. I had like 33 books. I'm so excited. I'm literally shaking. And then look, we're so close. The queen is right there signing her books, looking amazing, looking like a goddess. And I think she even looks up at me at one point. Oh my god, I'm so close to her. I'm about to meet her. I love her so much. Oh my god, look at her. She is so cute. Okay, so this was the moment where I was freaking out. I was already crying and I hadn't even met her yet. And then you guys already saw the clip of me crying in her shoulder like a little bebe. But she just means so much to me. She is literally Queen Beverly Jenkins. The queen for a reason. I love her. To my hotel room for a break because I saw Beverly Jenkins and it was so magical. I started crying in her line like a literal baby. Like I couldn't stop it. Like it was just instant waterworks. I brought a lot of her books. I brought about 33 of her books. And I was like, there's no way they're all gonna get signed. And she was like, I'm gonna sign all of them, girl. I'm gonna sign the hardbacks today and the paperbacks tomorrow. And I said, okay, Miss Ma'am. It was really, really magical. Beverly Jenkins is one of those authors that it's so much more than romance for me. Like, Destiny's Captive was one of the very first books that I saw Dominican culture being represented in such a beautiful, positive, romantic way. And I was mesmerized by her writing style. So it's so much, it's culture, it's romance, it's history. It's like she is the moment, the girl, the everything to me. And I had to come upstairs to cry my little heart out before I visited any authors. She was the first author that I saw and I'm already like dripping in snot and tears. But it was beautiful. And I really feel so blessed and I love this community so much because I was standing by myself in the line and I was like, oh, like kind of struggling a little bit, and a girl was helping me, you know, put all my stuff out, and she took my pictures, and it was just, nobody was mad that I had 1,001 books. It was such a really special line and people around me, and I'm rambling because I'm so overwhelmed and tired. I just love her so much. I love her so much. Okay, after I had my little cry over the amazing life that I live and all of these amazing authors, I got to see more authors, did a little book shopping. Not too much, girl, not too much, because your girl does not have space in her shelves. I wanted to grab everything, but you know, had to restrain myself. And then after the book signing on the second day, we decided to go to Universal Studios. I didn't vlog too much this day, but we did go to Universal. It was a lot of fun. We also went to the Hollywood sign and got some street tacos. This day was loads of fun, and it was the last day before everyone had to leave. Oh my god, look at them. I was waiting for everyone to ride a ride that I don't go on, and they ended up having like this little performance. Goblet of Fire is the best movie, hands down. Fight me in the comments if you disagree. I literally was convinced that I was going to marry Victor Crumb and Cedric Diggory, both. See, even when I was a youngin', I wanted a poly relationship. Anyways, this was the Hollywood side. We got to drive up to the mountain and see the Hollywood sign from like behind it, which was a lot of fun. So yeah, what a great, lovely weekend with some amazing people. I just want to take a second before I show you the books that I got to just thank you to anyone who stopped and said hi to me or said that you liked my videos. I had so many sweet, amazing interactions. I don't want to cry, but you guys know who you are. Just talking to people, not just about books, but like about my endometriosis and my mental health and my vlogs and like all of the stuff that I chat with you guys here online that I think just like goes into the void. I never really think that like people are actually watching what I'm yapping about. But I was so touched this entire weekend that people wanted to say hi to me and wanted to take a picture with me, and it was very surreal almost. So yeah, thank you to everyone who stopped and said hi to me and made me cry, because some of you girls made me cry, okay? Anyways, also what I wanted to say was I got a couple questions over the weekend of like, of course I was wearing like all my strawberry outfits. People ask where I get my strawberry outfits. Ironically, I'm not wearing one right now, but honestly everywhere. Anywhere, I am always on the lookout for strawberry things. I find them at Target, Old Navy, Amazon, Shein. I know I shouldn't be buying from Shein, but there's a lot of strawberry shit on there. Hot Topic has the cutest strawberry shortcake collection. Yeah, strawberry things everywhere, all the time, constantly on the lookout. Sometimes I get asked about my strawberry outfits, and then I also get asked about my eyeshadow or my makeup. Again, ironically enough, I'm not wearing the eyeshadow I was wearing this weekend, but this weekend I was wearing the Adriana Nicole Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. I found this on TikTok Shop. I know TikTok Shop is like an ad, okay? Sometimes it can get annoying, but sometimes I find some really cool shit there, and this eyeshadow palette is hands down the best eyeshadow palette I probably have ever used. Definitely in my top 5. Without fail, whenever I wear this eyeshadow palette, I get compliments. I Am Everything palette, okay, comes with 6 like duochrome shimmers and 3 mattes. You can buy the shimmers individually if you feel like you only wear one color, but I feel like the palette is so worth it. I'm gonna do some swatches and show you guys. I'll actually put pictures first of me wearing the eyeshadow palette so you guys can see like the shimmer and the duochrome. I love it so much. I wore the pink shade probably the most this week just because I was wearing a lot of like strawberry outfits and it fit the best. This is in the shade Perfection, and it looks like that. Oh my goodness gracious, the camera doesn't even do it justice. Shade Ethereal is also stunning. This is probably like one of the more popular shades on TikTok. Do you see the reflection? Do you see the reflection? This is a close-up of the eyeshadow palette. You can really see the shimmers. So freaking pretty. The top 3 shades are the ones I use the most. And then this is a swatch of the top 3 shades. Left to right, I have Invincible, Ethereal, and Perfection swatched here on my hand. Stunning. The camera is still not picking up how beautiful it is in person. But yeah, I got a lot of compliments about this eyeshadow this weekend, so I wanted to kind of take a second to shout it out. Okay, let's hop into the book haul now. So the first few books that I'm going to haul were actually in our swag bag. We all got different books in our swag bag, along with like Steamy Lit merch and t-shirts. One of the books that I got in my swag bag is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. I was over the moon excited, over the moon, when I got this in my swag bag, because I've been wanting to read this fantasy book for ever and ever because it is so hyped up on Book Talk, Bookstagram, literally everywhere. You guys know I'm in my fantasy era recently, so I definitely need to read this. It's a chunky book. Did not have this in my collection, so I'm so happy it was included. The next book I got was The Only Purple House in Town by Anne O'Guire. This one, it just looks really cozy and fantastical and magical, so I'm also really excited to have this. I've never read anything by this author, and I haven't heard too many people talk about this book, so I'm excited to read it. It's definitely giving me like fall vibes because there's like a bat and a fairy on the cover. I'm so ready for all the fall reads. Christy from Christy Reads a Lot ended up getting this one in her swag bag, and she gave it to me because I told her how much I love this cover, so thank you, Christy. This is Lore of the Wilds by Anna Lee Sabrina? I'm not sure how to pronounce that last name. I'm really sorry if I butchered it. This is another romantasy. Guys, I'm just feeling all the romantasy vibes. I believe this is also somewhat of a love triangle. I'm pretty sure this is a YA series, but like, come on. That cover. I've heard very mixed reviews about this. Some people love it, some people hate it. I'm gonna read it and find out for myself, but yeah, very excited because I love this cover. I ended up stopping at the Bramble table. They were having a ton of really gorgeous special editions and hardcovers. They also had this really cool like spin the wheel where you could like win an ARC, win 50% off. There was a bunch of stuff you could win. I ended up buying The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. First of all, I bought it because of the cover, obviously. Also, the sprayed edges are so pretty. I love this purple. It's described as a lush cottagecore tale full of stolen spellbooks, unexpected friendships, sweet jams, and even sweeter love. It's a cozy romance, which is right up my vibe. You guys know I love romances. You guys know I love cozy mysteries. Everything about this just screamed my name. And when I spun the wheel, I ended up getting an ARC for The Nightmare Before Christmas by Sarah Roche. And this was the arc that I wanted. It was described as a mashup of The Boyfriend and The Nightmare Before Christmas. Anything that is a Nightmare Before Christmas vibes, I immediately need, okay? Love that movie. Again, really into the fall, winter, holiday vibes. So, very excited to read this. Of course, I had to stop at my girl, C.M. Nascosta's table. I love her. I have been reading her books since, oh boy, I think she used to like originally like post her books like on her Tumblr or something like that. Girl, that's when I was reading it. Before Morning Glory Milking Farm, which all of her books I've given 5 stars. I do have a dedicated video where I talk about her entire backlist and kind of like rank my favorites. I'll leave it down below. I just love her. I love her as a person. I love her energy. I love her vibe. I just love her soul. Everything about her. So, of course, I had to go see her, take a picture, say hi, real cute or whatever. And then I grabbed some gorgeous editions that I didn't have. So the first one is Milked. This one is kind of the backstory to Morning Glory Milking Farm. It is told in our hero's point of view. It is the sweetest book ever. Our hero is such a cinnamon roll, but he's also so zaddy like at the same time. So yeah, if you like Morning Glory Milking Farm, make sure to read Milked because you get a lot more in his point of view. And this is what the special edition looks like. I love the sprayed edges. Stunning, stunning, stunning. I also picked up the 3rd book in her Girls Weekend series. This is Invitations. I have been waiting for this book for what feels like ever. If you guys have read the Girls Weekend series, you guys know the 2nd book ended in a massive, massive cliffhanger. And we were just left to wonder, left to worry. And now we have Invitations. So I absolutely love the cover. So happy to be back with our set of characters. This series is just so much fun. I highly recommend it. Last book is from another author that I love and adore, and that is Morgan Elizabeth. Anytime I see her at a book signing, I always go to her table. Her energy is just so much fun. I love her aesthetic. Her books are so freaking stunning. Like, whenever I get to her table, I'm like, I'll take the whole thing. I just love her covers. So I got this special edition of Passenger Princess. It has character art of the hero and the heroine. The heroine is in the front. The hero is in the back. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. It is everything. Love, love, love. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry that it was a little bit more casual because I'm sick. I didn't feel like sitting in front of my bookshelves. We're kind of just chilling in front of my vanity, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you stayed this long and you enjoyed the video and you like these more vlog style casual sit down videos, let's leave an emoji. Let's leave a castle emojis since we went to Disneyland. So leave some castle emojis in the comments down below if you stayed this long, so I know that we're bookish besties. As always, thank you for taking time out of your day to spend time with me. It means the world to me. I hope you guys are all staying happy and healthy, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!